I sleep. Right now my candle burning wax, I'm feeling like it's burning me. I'm just a lonely child who wants someone to help him out. I take this pain away because my head been running wild. I fell in love with Kaylin without even knowing this the snake. I'm missing Yaya daily, the one who don't make me feel base. Happiness I'm chasing, while killers behind me trying to blank. You don't know what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking, and you can't change. I miss my daddy, I've been calling Montana my father. Times been getting harder, I came from that, now I'm raw. I call Monique my mama, but Lord knows I need Sharonda. I don't need no commas, I'm feeling like I'm going on. My papa getting old, and once he gone, I'm on my own. Right now I'm all alone, I pray that grandma keep me strong. Can't even leave my home, my bracelet beeping plus I'm down. I just won't be gone, my son straight, my money long. Tell me what you feeling, I hope that I can help you out. My youngins in that north, I pray that y'all gon' make it out. These coming round, and they don't even like my song. I burn up the town before them bust my dome. I wish that I could hear them say what up, lit brother, one more time. We killing and plus we dying. I'm gon' go out behind my brother for this charge I slain that iron. Before he go and I don't ride. I'm just a lonely child who wants someone to help him out. I take this pain away because my head been running wild. I'm just a lonely child who needs someone to help him out. I take this pain away, my pain away because my thoughts been running wild. Lord, I need some help because my life been real hard. The way I approach the game, it seemed that I'm hard, but I got feelings too, just like a lit boy. Oh Lord, I'm grandma, baby.
Hey guys, welcome to Let's Talk Guys versus Girls. It's Dom.
It's your boy Cash.
It's your girl, Yay.
So today we're going to do something different. We normally do a topic and we discuss it, but today we did a Q&A. So if you guys been following on Instagram, we asked you some
Cat got your tongue, huh? Cat got your tongue.
You know what? On Instagram, we asked you what you guys wanted to know, and we're going to answer those questions for you. So we didn't choose all questions, but we did choose some that we thought were good. So the first one is, can a man with no money make a woman happy in a relationship?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I agree.
Really?
Yes.
I agree. Yep.
Why?
Because I feel like a relationship isn't financially based. Yes, it's a part of it, but you know, if like he's struggling but is making, you know, you happy in other areas, making sure you good, like mentally healthy, physically, I feel like if he not bringing in money, like that's fine because you taking care of me in other areas.
What you think? Go ahead, girls. Y'all ain't getting up on me today. Come on.
I'm a little 50-50 with it because a relationship take more than just, you know, money. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to. I mean, all right. Speaking from experience, I've been with somebody that didn't have money. And I don't want to go back to that because I feel like at the end of the day, I don't want to have to spend money every time we go out to eat, every time we go on a date. I'm always buying
So hold on,
something.
wait, hold on. If you ain't had no money, right?
Uh-huh.
And a man wanted, you feel me, take care of you, he probably
would you be okay
yeah,
with
would
it?
you be okay with that?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Because I don't want a man to just take care of me, but I wanted to be 50-50.
Cat. Oh my God.
No, that
y'all
is
be
not
capping
true.
on this radio.
That is
Okay,
not
say
true.
less.
That
Say
is-
less. Say less.
That is not true. You gotta hear me out. I'm a female. Of course, I like to be spoiled. Buy me stuff. Take me places. But what I'm saying is I don't want to be the only person that's buying you stuff and taking you places. It should be split across the board. If I can do it, why can't you?
Right.
I don't want to hear, oh, I only got $5. But how you a grown man working every day and only got $5? So yes, you have to have money. A relationship take more than just love.
It do. And yeah, you're right. It just, I don't know. Like, I can see if they not like really working towards, you know, trying to get money. Like they might be hitting a rough patch, or you know, it's COVID out here. Time is hard.
Before COVID though.
Before before COVID, I mean, yeah, it's really no reason to not like really be trying to handle your business as a man. Like I feel like if you don't have a job, then you need to be working to get one.
And
Like,
go ahead.
no, that's fine.
My thing is, how can you be comfortable? Like, how can you be comfortable knowing that your girl is doing everything that you're supposed to do as a man? You
That's
should be
very
like,
true.
no, I want to take my girl here, or no, I want to buy you this. Not some people out here buying their own money, saying that it's from their man. I'm not about to sit there and do that. No, listen.
The flexing.
I know somebody. I wish I could say names, but I can't. I know somebody who man took her money and bought her a wedding ring. That's unacceptable. So if you don't have no money, you cannot make me happy. Like, I don't know.
That
it's
is
50-50.
crazy.
It is, but it's life. People do stuff like that.
That is not life.
Huh?
That's the life you live in. That's not
No,
my life.
That's not the life I'm living. Ain't nobody do that to me. I'm just saying.
5 years ago, yes, a man can make a woman happy without no money, but now probably not. 'Cause
5 years
This
ago.
money every
yeah, 5 years ago.
Like,
Yeah, 5 years ago.
I can see what he's saying. Like, if you really think about how different times are now compared to even 2 years ago.
Everybody wants Chanel bag.
Yes,
Everybody
like,
wants Louis
following the
bag.
trend.
People,
Birkin.
yes, people
Birkin
are
bag.
too
That joint-
focused on what this celebrity has and money. This, you hear everybody rapping, singing about money.
Mhm.
That's all people thinking about.
That's true. Or they seeing it all over Instagram. Oh, she got this, or she got that. Now everybody trying to get it.
City girls, aka city girls, facts. City girls started all this women stuff, Birkin bags, all that stuff. Yeah, so that's why. That's why.
That must have really upset you. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. Cause now I gotta step my game up, get a Birkin bag now. Like, come on now, what the heck?
Oh please, I will continue to stick to my Michael Kors, my Coach. Okay.
They still name brands though.
Shein.
She
Don't sleep on them.
still say Michael Kors though. She still said Michael Kors like that's cheap or something. But okay.
Okay.
Like okay.
If you don't go to the outlet, come on now. You're not about to drop like thousands of dollars.
Clutch Jean said, "Not fully. You need more than love to make a relationship work." That is the truth. Because look at it this way too. Financially, if y'all live together and y'all can't pay bills and she the only one paying bills, that's a problem. You can't make me happy if you don't have no money because I'm constantly working my butt off.
If
pay
she
bills.
knew he ain't had no money, why she move in with him in the first place? That ain't make no sense.
Maybe he had money before.
I do think a lot of women just, see it differently. I like watch like Married at First Sight and stuff because I think it's really interesting psychologically. One of the couples from last season, he had currently stopped playing ball, and he didn't feel comfortable moving in with her because he wasn't bringing in money, and because she was like the breadwinner, she was like, I don't mind, taking care of us until you get back on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I do feel like it's women out there that are okay with, like I'll handle the house and all of that until you, feel comfortable like getting yourself together.
That's me. I wish I could handle the house while he go out and work. I'm just saying. Underscore Honcho .215 said F no. I guess somebody not making.
That's a strong no.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Okay.
He felt some type of way about that one, so maybe that relates to his situation. Okay. All right. The next question is, why do women eat their man's food instead of eating their own?
Can y'all answer that, please? Because I want to know. I need to know. We get the same thing, same 10-piece chicken nugget with French fries, but y'all want to have 11 nuggets. We get 9 nuggets.
What?
Like, come on, man.
I really.
Yeah, I don't know,
for
right?
some reason, it really just tastes better. Like it tastes like if I'm just like if we got the same thing, I definitely like want some of yours because I'm trying to see what's up. Like if they did something different or I don't know. It's just like for me, it's like a instinct. Like I gotta get some of that.
I'm saving mine for later. And we're gonna eat yours, but I'm gonna save mine for later.
Not the whole meal.
I'm gonna save mine for later. No, it's crazy. I really don't even do that though, unless we got something different. And I want
Cat.
You ever wanna
Cat.
do that?
Cat.
Get your food.
I think you did for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think you did for real, for real. I think you did.
Don't be lying.
I think you did for real.
When?
But it makes no sense why y'all do that though, cause it's like when we ask for y'all food, we
No,
No,
don't touch my
absolutely.
stuff.
Oh, okay. I see
No.
how. Okay, say less.
No.
Say less.
No, it's so funny because we do stuff to men that we don't want them doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. With the food, yes. And food is one of them.
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like when I go out and you reach your food, your fork on my plate, I feel like that's just disrespectful. Like, don't
God,
ask for
help
none
me.
of my drinks. Because I feel like, why you didn't just get the same thing? Why you
Yeah.
order something different?
Yeah.
But if it's the same thing, no, you eat yours, I mean mine. All right.
No, you never really know, so I gotta make sure like if we got the same thing, it's the same. I gotta make sure.
Break. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. Danielle here. After we done already.
Sit up, never like you know it's special packet with some automatics. We gon' send them to heaven. Wait. Hey. Woo. Oh, you feeling sturdy, Shake it. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for. And she throw it back for. Yeah, she throw it back for. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. When I walk in the spot, 30 on me, buy the cup, go that I'm paid. I'm a dot, get me lit, I can't this cause this is gay. All in my page, all of my comments are screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones. I smoke, they know I'm wildin'. If I'm on the island, I'm snatching the cell. Already got locked, the night is bail. Until he free, I'm raising hell. Till my shooters call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. 50 nights we doing state time. If you need the glizzy, you can take mine. You know I'm like that, I'll make a movie like TNT. Black 30 told me, as you really want it, I bet I air it like DMP. Blue Island in my section, and I keep that 38 for the weapon. Remember when I came home for correction? All the bad in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for. And she throw it back for. Yeah, she throw it back for. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard.
Hey guys, and we are back with the second question. Well, second half of the question. We already did the second question, but y'all know what I mean. Go ahead.
Alright, I had to pull up late and the party's here.
The audacity.
You know what I mean?
Right? But they talk about women never being on time.
Haha.
We're not
Y'all take
gonna
2 hours though. Y'all take 2 hours though.
Say it. All right, go ahead, take it
Alright,
away.
this what we got. Y'all ready? If a man has female friends, that his girl does not like, should he cut him off?
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that.
That was not playing. That was not playing.
All right. This,
Let me tell y'all.
elaborate.
If you got a female friend that I don't like, if I feel threatened, if I feel disrespected, or I feel like she overstepping her boundaries, she gotta go. You don't cut her off, I'll cut her off for you. In fact, you can have her. Y'all can be friends, and I'm cutting myself out of the picture. Just like if I got a man and you don't like him, I'm not gonna. It depends on what you're
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Because y'all never gonna cut them off, though. That's the
That's
thing.
what I said. It depends on what you cut them off for.
What you cutting him off for?
It depends, because some men are petty. Oh, I don't like him just because how he looked at you. Okay, but did he say anything to me? No. So, I mean, it depends. Like, men are insecure. Not like that, but like y'all are.
Because we know how men are. We know how men
but
are.
y'all can't just say that, because females are the ones that you gotta watch. They sneaky, they conniving,
But but men, they more like outgoing like that though. They take it too far. The guy friends that be hanging around, they really want y'all deep down.
Y'all don't know that.
Facts.
Everybody.
No, it's facts.
A male and a female can be friends without.
No guy
things
friend gonna
being
have an
involved.
ugly girlfriend at all.
Okay, you my friend. You my best friend. So what are you trying to say? We can't just be friends.
But you understand.
If my man don't like you, I'm not gonna cut you off just because he thinks
That's-
you got intentions.
Best friends. We best friends though.
It
You
don't.
feel me?
Okay.
You
No.
know, it's all about the time you put in. Y'all put time in. It's kind of like y'all understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like when we like if y'all best friends, but like if Cash significant other was like, yo, I don't like the way y'all hug. You can't expect him to like cut you off immediately. Like,
Yeah.
oh well, I don't like. Y'all put time in. Y'all understand each other.
It's like I said, if I feel threatened or if I feel disrespected, if you don't, if she's not a threat to our relationship, oh, I don't care. You can have female friends.
Okay,
but
so
if I feel
hold
like
on.
you did something to me personally, no, you can't.
Okay, so say if you or my significant, I can't even talk. Blah 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 blah
Okay.
blah 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 blah
All
blah
right,
blah
all
blah.
right.
That's what
Say
we
if you and my girl was arguing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she be like, "No, I don't like her. Cut her off." Blah 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 blah. Should I cut you off?
Depends on what we was arguing about.
Depends.
So I feel like So I feel like
I'm
I'm not about to tell
You
you
can't see you.
who you can and can't talk to. But what I will say is I'm expecting you to put that friend in their place
Exactly.
if they ever cross this, that, and the third line.
Agreed.
So no, I shouldn't have to be like, you need to cut her off. That should already be in the process because you know what's wrong and what's right. Same goes for me. If somebody disrespect me or my relationship, I'ma let them know, and then it's dead. Like, it's that simple.
I'm more of the type. I'm willing to have the conversation with the person. With whoever my significant other is, I'm willing to sit there and have the conversation with them about why they felt disrespected and how, because it's the baseball rule. You felt disrespected the first time. I apologize. I didn't know you felt that type of way. Let's talk about it. Let's bring come to a conclusion. But now on, no more hugs, all high fives. But if it's something that on a stupid personal level, I will try to talk you off that cliff.
Right.
If it's like, oh well, she thinks Alicia Keys is better than Beyonce, I can't stand her. You gotta. I want to take the time out of it and be like, that's not cut off. That's not cut off level. That's not.
Yeah.
Well, why you defending her? Because this is stupid, and you're better than it. And that's what it's going to come down to. Now, if it's something you see that I don't like, oh, why she touch you on your thigh when she laughed, like why she so touchy, why she so feely. Oh, I didn't even know that she was that way. I apologize, baby.
Right.
Let me G-check her real quick.
Yeah.
Tell her what it's about, and then we're gonna proceed.
there,
If she does this again, she can go.
All right, now look at it this way. Me, Cash, and his girlfriend, we all used to work together. What if me and her got into something that he didn't know about, and then they got together, and she like, oh well, I don't like her, cut her off. Then what?
No, that
Like
had
if she has
nothing to
a
do
real
with
valid
them.
reason to
But
not
that
like
has
me.
nothing to do, like that was between like the two of y'all. That wasn't like a problem with
me,
you and him.
Yeah.
It was the two of y'all. I feel like that needs to be separated because if directed to like the disrespect of their relationship, then no, nothing needs to be like cut off.
But what will happen is, in that type of scenario though, what will happen is, if Cash and his chick, if Cash chick and Dom got into it before they even got together, and Cash chick is like, yo, you gotta cut her off. Like, I don't mess with her. I don't like her. In 11th grade, she took my lip gloss. It's not going down. If Cash does not cut her off, in her eyes now, Cash is ops. Cash is the enemy, and there's no going back because y'all together. What she says is supposed to be law. If she's like, well, you gotta cut her off because I said cut her. If I don't like her, you don't like her. Yeah. Cash like, I don't know.
See, like,
What if y'all married?
I feel like the same thing goes. Like, even if anything with marriage is more solid, like, I feel like the same rule. Like, if I don't like somebody and I give you a valid reason, then yes, they need to be cut off.
Yeah.
But if I'm over here being petty and jealous and I sound like a kid, oh, she stole my candy, then no.
Yes, what's the comment?
It's like better levels to it. So, man, that's a tough one because marriage is like a different level. Because it's kind of, I look at marriage.
Tag, I just turned on it.
Like, to me, I always have when people bring up like problems about marriage, I always go back to my siblings. It was one rule. As me being the youngest, if I tell you to fight somebody, as the youngest, you go out there and fight them. If you don't fight them, you fight me. And I always was like, all right, I'll fight you in the house, no problem. It's different because I live with you.
Yeah.
That fight is every day. I go outside, I fight that one person, it's over, moving on. So in this type of situation, if you don't like a female friend of mine, or you don't like somebody that I bring along in that way, and I'm like, well, I'm not cutting them off. Every day I gotta see you. Like you slamming cabinet doors and plates, and you making an issue in the house every day until I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna cut her off. I don't even know what she did.
See, no,
That's when y'all start getting the text messages. Oh, who you over there texting? Her?
I
So they so
play
filthy.
around with it, but I'm not about to like remind you about, oh, you didn't cut this person off every day, because that's my energy. Like that, no.
Okay. So from my comedy sister, Cherie Straight Blunt, I'm gonna start in the middle because I see her name pop up. Boundaries are needed to be set in place for both sides.
That's true.
Fact.
I agree. You can't have
Still gotta cut her off.
You can't have a successful relationship without boundaries, and that's like any relationship, a friendship, a marriage, whatever. Like you need boundaries.
Here go my boundaries. If you don't cut her off, whatever friend I got that you don't like, I ain't cutting him off.
Petty. Ew.
That's shady.
That's petty, shady, all that.
Because it can be like, I didn't cut her off because of a petty situation.
But we
But
not even
you-
talking petty. We talking about like real life
Agreed.
situations.
But once again, what's a real situation to you might not be a real situation to me.
To somebody else.
So y'all can be like, I don't like her vibration. Like, I don't like how her mood. I don't like how she's a negative person. Anytime I talk to her, she always talks down and da da da. And then you come over here with Keith, and we trying to figure out why Keith always touching on you, and like Keith always willing to bring you lunch, and Keith texts you at 2 a.m. asking if you okay. For what? You got?
How do you care?
That's he crossing a boundary. We like, why is he doing certain things
That I'm supposed to be doing. You
that
feel? That's my
I'm supposed
job.
to be doing, and he's checked. Like, I need you to check him for me.
Why? He ain't overstepping his boundaries. He's being a friend. I had a friend like that.
Ooh, Lord, no.
No.
Okay, so the 2 a.m. Yes, that was crossing the boundary. I do feel
Oh
like
yeah, it's what yeah, that's
friends
different.
shouldn't, like, if you a friend, like, you know,
My
not to
phone
text
closed at
me
9.
after a certain
I'm
time.
asleep.
But the lunch,
Hold on.
I don't see a problem with that because
Hold on, I gotta take my
like,
jacket off
if
for
I'm
this one.
about to go
Gotta take my jacket off for this one.
Chipotle, and I know like my homeboy He liked Chipotle too. I'm signing Chipotle.
No,
What's up?
no, that's not what he said. That is not what he said.
He said getting
That's
her
fine.
lunch.
That's fine. But why y'all doing it every day? That's your routine.
That's
lunch
the.
with cash every day. What that mean? That don't have to mean nothing.
It don't.
You
but
can have a genuine.
That's not the
love.
same.
Already, but on that type of situation, y'all can be genuine friends. So his boundary is more relaxed.
Yeah.
But his girl can be staring at you and being like,
And wonder.
why are y'all always doing that?
Yeah.
But that's
So
where
it's-
trust comes into play.
Agreed.
If you don't trust him, that's not nobody else's fault but yours. If you're insecure, that's nobody's fault but yours. But if I have a genuine reason not to like somebody, first of all, if it's not serious, if it's serious to me, it's serious to you. Anything that affects me should affect you. So if I have a reason to not like somebody, I'm going to not like that person. You're not going to change my mind. Don't bring that person around me. I
So
don't
if
wanna
she
say nothing.
say she don't like your shoes, y'all start arguing. Is that worth cutting her off for? Cause like if she say she don't like your shoes,
No.
No.
oh,
I'm
alright.
gonna look at her and say, okay, and walk right past her in them same shoes.
But right there, that if she says something negative about you,
Yeah.
and you look at it and you're like, well, how come every time she's around, she decides to say something about me?
Yeah.
'Cause she
Her
jealous.
vibration and her energy and her feng shui and her chakra in my direction is always
But as
down.
a man, you should have your woman's side in it. If she feels some type of way about that, you should understand that. Oh yeah, you right. Every time she do come around, I do peep that she be acting like this or she be saying something negative. So it's like you have her back with that.
Agreed.
Yeah,
All right, so what
conversation.
about?
That's a simple conversation.
So agreed. So what about vice versa? If you like, we're gonna go back to the situation. Y'all friends. If you see Cash and you like Cash, you know you my homie, you a day one since A1. But every time you and your girl together, your girl, you know, she give me that side eye.
Mm-hmm.
She don't laugh at none of my jokes. She don't want to intertwine. She give me the fake chuckles. Is it a way for the friend to be like, yo, what's up with your girl?
Yeah, I agree with
How
that.
how do you go about that?
That's when you pull both of them to the side and you talk to both of them. If there's no real issue, you pull them to the side and you talk to both of them. Or it could be miscommunication. You bring them both together. Like, yo, listen, so and so feel like this, and then like everybody talk it out. It shouldn't have to be everybody just going to divide each other. Because my thing is, if you have kids and this is a good friend of yours and you want to make her the godparent, and then the mother of the child like, no, I don't like her. Now y'all beefing. All right, we got one more comment.
Alright, we got Jules Journey 2020. It says, no, not unless she's making passes at him and is clearly trying to mess their situation up.
Yeah. No, that's an absolute like
That
cutoff.
is,
We're
yeah.
not having a conversation.
It's
Like
not.
I'm gonna point it out to you, and I'm gonna need you to believe and trust what I'm saying about what I saw and that situation, because it's enough.
Here's my thing. It don't even have to be a cutoff. Just distance yourself. That's all you gotta do. Distance yourself from that person, and it's just like y'all can go y'all separate way without it being no beef, no hard feelings, no none of that. Your girl happy, your friend happy. Y'all just distance yourself from each other. Cut the communication down. Y'all don't have to be that close, because I mean, when you get in a relationship, stuff do change anyway.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're gonna take a quick break.
Miss you guys.
Put that on that beat. Shawty made that type, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go, go, go. Drop that to the floor, yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta deal with none of these no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of bass. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name and D-Yo-Yo. I'm only doing cash, I don't need promo. I pull up to the high rise, I'm in the fofo. Inside Coco. If I got a feeling, I keep it inside my heart. And I keep a pedicure cause I don't do facades. You can see my diamonds Since you got it, it make you go and do anything you want. Shawty made that clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to the floor. Yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta deal with none of these no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride of babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of faith. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. If I hit it front and back, she gon' hit the sidewalk. If she got her best friend with her, take her back to Milo. Got a 5 in the morning, wildin'. And the name ain't Megan, but she a stallion. Never keep my divided. Remember I was pulling up in the valley. And you know I take her so when she ride. Sweater in the talking so. Shawty know to drop it low like a limo. Every time we kick it like tempo. Shawty made that clap, she don't need no applause. No. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to the floor, yeah. Shawty made that clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to the floor, yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta deal with none of these no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride of babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of faith. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe.
Okay, I got my child 24/7.
Why is she lying? Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
You are a big capper. Stop it.
No,
Stop
no,
it. She has time.
I can't up and leave when I want to. I cannot build on nothing because I always have my child. Yeah. I didn't say I couldn't get out here and there, but I cannot leave all the I cannot really sit down and try to build something.
Cat.
So how do you manage as a mom having a dating life?
I don't.
Cat.
Oh, okay. All right. Cash. You ever date someone with a child?
No, I can't take them serious. I'm sorry, I can't.
Why?
I just can't, cause like they always going back to their baby dad or something like that. The baby dad always got a key to their heart or something.
That's
And
not true. Please don't ever say that.
I promise
That
you.
is not true.
I promise you.
That,
Y'all don't want to face it, but it's true. It's true. That's why I can't take them serious. That's why.
Not every woman is
Most of the
still
time.
dealing with the baby
Most of the
daddy.
time, though.
No, that's not true.
Well, my age at my age right now, yes, that's true. Very
You
true.
shouldn't be having kids at your age.
Don't say that to me.
I'm just saying. No, it really do. It be like time, and then not only that is with me. I don't want to date nobody with no kids because I don't feel like dealing with the baby mama drama and all of that stuff. Like I'm not a baby mom. I'm the mother of someone's child. So I know how I am sometimes. So I don't feel like dealing with that with another person. Then it's like now you got to take their kids into consideration. Like it's a lot with it. And I ain't never realized that until I became a mom. I really ain't never realized that.
So, I'm never a stepdad. I'm just the dad that stepped up.
Haha. Big dog.
I'm never a stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up.
Yes, sir.
So, in that
Big
type
dog.
of situation, is it difficult to date if females have kids? It is difficult to date them because they don't know what type of bond you can build with the hey, little Timmy, what you doing? You got Legos? Let's do it. But like kind of how like Cash said, it is very difficult because you're not just taking in a child. You're taking in a whole situation. Like, yes, now I do have to put up with baby fathers. Yes, I do have to go to family functions and they like, what kid is yours? And you gotta have that awkward moment like, he not mine, but I am here with that child. Like, I know you gotta be there. But what happens is, and I did it on numerous occasions, because I always told, like, even to this day, the females that I was with that had kids, even if I couldn't stand the females, the kids never did anything wrong.
Right.
And these kids are going to grow up and be great at life. Now, vice versa, I feel by me not having kids, when females meet men with kids, they have this demeanor, like they're better. You got kids, yuck.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't know the situation. You don't know what got the person to that point. So you go like, well, yes, I have a child, and me and my baby mother are on good terms. That means if I'm on child support, not on child support, I get my child 4 days a week. I got full custody, half custody. Women will, when they meet a man with a child, they want to know all the details just to see if I can build more to this family. Like, all right, well, you do take care of his child. I guess he can have, like, we can have a family now. But if they like, so I knew you for 3 years and I seen your child 4 days out of this whole entire 3 years. What's going on?
Right.
And you find out like he's never in the child's life and he's never there and he's never. They start taking that into consideration. Like, ugh, I don't want this man because I can't build with him.
Right.
So that's just from my point of view.
Yeah.
I think that whether it's a mother and child or a father and child, I think that relationship alone will give you a sense of how your relationship will be. I think a lot of people miss out on that big piece. Like, if I see you and you never have your kid, or you never telling me like, dang, we can't link up because my child's sick.
Yeah.
If I'm never hearing stuff like that, that's a red flag to me, because where's your child?
Yeah.
Like, who's taking care of your child?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be with somebody that's not with their child all the time. Like, I would rather you not have time for me because of your kid than you always being with me and your child wondering like this, that, and the third.
I know it's on topic but off topic. I saw a TikTok the other day, or I saw a video or an interview, and from a woman's point of view, I just want to know how y'all would feel about this. If a woman has multiple kids, the baby father comes and drop off food for just his child. How do you look at that, man? Is that his responsibility to feed that whole household, or can he come like, hey, here go to McDonald's for my baby?
Okay.
That's tricky.
Is it so? Do they like? How's the
Relationship?
How's the relationship? Because if he don't really care about none of the other kids except his, then that's understandable. But if he genuinely has a relationship with the other 4 kids and he didn't bring them anything, then it's like you play basketball with them and you not bringing them food. Like, what's up? I'ma question it.
Why y'all looking at me?
Because it was a question for us.
I was
Yeah, we trying to hear your opinion on that. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel as though everything should be equal across the board. Like, you shouldn't treat one child different than the rest of them, whether they're yours or not, because for one, that causes problems between the kids. And then for two, it's just like, I just feel like that's a disrespectful thing. Like, what point are you trying to prove? A Happy Meal is $3. You couldn't get all of them a Happy Meal?
Okay, so what if it was flipped though? What
If it was flipped?
Yeah.
If I'm dating a man that has multiple kids, I'm getting food for everybody. I'm not just going to feed one person.
All right.
But the rest, I'm just supposed to sit there and watch him eat?
okay. So what happened if it's a spiteful situation? Like, y'all ended bad. Like, you look at like,
All right.
if it ends bad and you're like, all right, well, I'm only here for. I'm not even here for you anymore. I'm here for my child.
Can I say something real quick?
Most definitely.
Not to get off of that, but I hear a lot of the bad stuff. But people don't understand is not all the time do a baby mother and a baby dad relationship have to end bad. And I feel like I feel like that's another hard part is when it comes to dating, because some guys they be like, oh, I don't like how comfortable you are with your child's father, but it's like I'm not gonna hate them because you don't want me to talk to them. So I mean, it don't even always have to end bad.
I always, like I said, I done dated multiple women with kids. I never had a problem. The only part that I always found funny was the meet and greet. Like when you first meet a baby, when I first met like their baby father, I always enjoyed that first handshake because it's so much strength that gotta go into it. You gotta prove dominance from beginning. That first, if you don't break his knuckle on that first handshake, it's so much that goes into it, and they can be on good terms.
Yeah.
And what it comes down to, it comes into like trust. Like you start looking at your lady like, I hope everything. You want her to spill everything out to you from jump. Like tell me everything y'all go. You want to hear the good and the bad about it, so then you can put your trust in the right place. You like, all right, I can trust them to be alone with their child, or they gotta go pick them up at the right destination, and they can. I don't have to be there. He's not disrespecting her. She's not instigating on him. There's no extra motive anywhere. That's always a good thing.
All right. So lullaby_lie said, being okay with knowing you don't come first in a relationship, the child does, is only hard for those who are selfish. Cherie T217 said, I love that. I'm not the stepdad, I'm the dad that stepped up. She also said, as a human being, period, you shouldn't want to see your kids go hungry, whether they are yours or not. Lullaby_lie said, I can't be with a man who does not take care of their kids, which is true.
Facts.
C Fitness 91 said he spoke facts, as well as Lullaby Lie. And _love.tour said, it all depends on how each person was raised. It's always deep than the surface. That is true. It's a lot that go with that whole having kids thing. Like, dating is going to be, like, very, very hard.
So that's true. Like, this is the one thing that I always take in is, like I said, my siblings. My mom has, basically my family, I have a brother, and I have two step siblings. So when I look at my situation and I look at my family, I even had a conversation the other day with my oldest brother, who is my half brother. And when we were talking, I was like, yeah, it's crazy. Like my mom used to work overnight, and she used to leave two kids that didn't belong to my dad with her. And my brother was like, no, we belong to him. Like we've been around him so long that like we built a crazy bond with your dad. Like when they say who's all your kids, my dad will kindly be like, I have 4. He doesn't say I have 2 and a half and 2 and a possible. He don't play spades. He says immediately, I have 4 kids and they with all of it. They rumble. So what you trying to do? And even with everybody asks like, how's your bond with it? I never even knew about the phrase step until I got older and got more into like the family features. I was like, oh, I get it now. I started looking at my sister. Like I wrote a whole, like in kindergarten, it was like write a letter home to your hero, and I wrote a letter home to my sister, not my stepsister, not somebody that came along. No, I wrote a letter home to my sister on how like I loved her and I cared about her so much, and she was so special in my life. And later on down the line, like people was having conversations with me, like, do they have different dads? Do they have bro, I don't know. I can't explain it because I didn't understand it.
My thing,
I agree.
My thing is, speaking back on the question, what's the hardest thing about dating someone with kids, is right along with what you're saying, building a bond with them kids, and then y'all split. Where do y'all go from there? Now that child is attached to you, and y'all not even together. Now your kids and that person's kids are close and call each other siblings and stuff, and now they're not even speaking to each other. So it's like that right there. that's tricky. Like that's why you don't that's why I feel like you don't introduce your child until you fully know that person and that this is going to work out. Of course, we don't know everything if it's going to work out 100%, but you don't just throw your kids right in there. And then not only that, you don't fully know who this person is. That's why you don't just introduce them really early because you see little innocent babies out here getting kidnapped and getting killed and stuff because y'all don't fully know your spouse and y'all leaving these kids with them.
Yep. I just want to say shout out to like the stepdads. No, no crap. Like I have a stepdad. It's my little brother's father, and like you said, like he don't be like, oh, I got one kid. No. He be like, no, I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Like, and I used to think it was like weird growing up because I don't know my dad, but he was like all for like, yeah, like you know, like just cause I'm the father of your brother don't mean I'm not gonna be here for you.
Yeah.
And I was a little like, you mean, you know, like you're gonna be here for me, like you're gonna look out for me. So I was just like, I thought it was pretty cool, like, and still like to this day, I'm old as God knows what, and he hit me up like, you okay? Like how you doing?
You're not even that old.
I'm just saying. I saw something and it reminded me of you, and it just be like little stuff like that, you know, like that make a difference.
Right. Lullaby_lie said yes. Black people don't believe in their step or half siblings. You're either my brother or sister. And Jazz.Cotman said, I didn't even know my siblings were my half siblings until some hating little girl told me on the playground. She was miserable with her own life. Don't even pay that little girl no mind. All right, guys, and we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break. That got deep. And we're back.
Oh.
Welcome back. All right, we're gonna get it popping again. Top, you know, we're gonna have a little fun with it. All right.
Bet. Come on.
Who spend the most money in a relationship?
Women.
Men.
Women.
Come on.
Listen, when you break it down, the most y'all probably spend money on is y'all sneakers. We got eyelashes, we got hair,
That's
we
what I
got
was gonna say.
nails.
Are we considering like
Not separate. We ain't talking about separate. We talking about
nails,
together.
hair?
If we together, who spend the most money?
Not no personal things.
No, but
you know?
then we asked y'all to do it too. We asked y'all to pay for it too, so it's coming out your pocket.
So if you really want me to be honest, I'm gonna really say Tay probably spend the most money because 9 times out of 10 she's spending the money on me. So
See?
she
And
spend-
you're expensive.
yeah. So she spend the most money. I'm gonna just keep it on it. Like
Are we losing?
I don't know what that is.
No, I was about to go win, and then she was like,
No,
"We
really?
take y'all money and spend it on
Yeah,
us."
like-
I'm like,
you really gotta sit there and think about it.
wait, now you know what I'm talking about then. If y'all take our money
Money.
to spend on y'all, don't
That's
we
name-
still
Y'all spend the most money.
Spend the most money.
Yeah.
So what-
Okay,
what
I
you
guess,
saying?
I guess, all right, we break it down. Who more expensive?
Women.
Women.
Exactly.
Yeah. for sure.
But y'all spend the most money.
We
Yes.
will spend the most money
Mhm.
for no, because women will come home with random wooden letters that say love just to throw in the window.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. But
Who-
those
Wait,
love
could I
signs,
just
those
put like
letters
10
cost
love
like
signs?
$2. They cost like $2.
Yeah, the real spirit, like I once again, you know, I scroll on the internet and they were like, it was an empty room with one chair, TV on the floor, and a TV table, and it was like, men are perfectly fine with this.
Yes, y'all are, because
And
y'all
we are.
basic.
And
Cause we basic. I mean we can't
Y'all
fight that
is.
though. We can't.
Like, it's so easy to shop for y'all. Like, it's just, y'all are so simple.
Nah.
Women is so hard. Women gotta go not only get their nails done, but they gotta add diamonds, glitter. They gotta get their toes
y'all
done.
see
Exactly.
You see
Exactly.
First of all, them things is even. I don't even like them things for real like that. So I wouldn't even buy them
It's not
for
for
real.
y'all.
For real. You
It's for
feel me?
us. It's for us.
If I'm buying it, you getting my color. That's simple. You get the color that I like. You get the color I like.
you just
Yeah.
said when y'all get all dapper Dan and get all glamored, it's not for us.
It's for us.
for y'all.
Yep.
Yes.
But we tell y'all that y'all don't need it.
And
Why do y'all still do it?
because we
Because
want
we're
to.
doing it for us.
Exactly. We feel
Yeah,
good.
we know we don't need it.
I think I'm going.
Oh no, I need it. I got no nubs.
I'm really like it's
First of
my
all,
body
yes,
right
no
now. Like I'm
facts.
thinking about like.
Because it's like y'all tell us you don't need makeup, and what's your point? Your opinion
You don't
is
need
valid,
makeup.
but at the end of the day, it's how we feel.
Yeah.
If I feel comfortable with makeup, I'm going to wear makeup. Not saying me, I'm just talking in general though. So it's like just like we tell y'all, oh, y'all don't need something, but y'all still go out and go get it.
That's
Because
like
y'all
them
want
being
to.
Like, you don't need a haircut. What you get a haircut
Nah,
for?
that's totally different.
Yeah,
That's
if you
like
need a haircut,
that's
you better go get it.
yeah, nah, heck nah.
I agree with Lullaby _live. Self-care is self-love.
Listen, I believe in self-care, self-love, self-meditation.
Now, do I think women go overboard sometimes? We do, because we don't have to spend like $300-400 on hair. That's like we do go overboard. But at the
Big bro, I was
Why
at the
y'all
mall.
laughing?
I was
What
at the
you
mall
got?
the other day, big bro. I was at the hold on, wait. I was at the mall the other day, right?
Talk to me.
Oh God.
Me and my girl went to the makeup store. She bought 3 things. It came to like $150. The heck? And she used the one time. Like, come on.
So I'll drop $150 on 1-2 palettes because it's a good palette. Like, I don't see the problem in that. If I gotta drop $100 on my nails, then yes, I'm gonna drop $100 on my nails. If these bundles cost $400, you're paying half.
half, you better pay for all of it.
So, yes, I have to. Nope.
I think men spend the most money on unnecessary things. They
Yes.
really
Like
need-
what?
You
Like what?
For
Like
sure.
what?
Yeah.
listen. If you send a man to the grocery store, they coming back with a
I told you to get milk. Where's the milk?
I give you
They done went to the auto store and this, that, and the third. Like, you come back with everything but what you were supposed to get.
Yeah.
Or off-brand stuff. And I'd be like, what is this?
Oh,
Like,
I don't know who shops like that because I don't even shop like that.
Yeah.
So
you
you
can
feel me?
eat chicken nuggets. That's what you eat. You go to Wendy's every day. So,
feel like necessarily what will happen is men will. It depends on like your hobbies or like something what you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Because self care is self love, and I agree. But on top of that, meditation is one. Like meditation is literally just relaxing your mind. So if y'all like, all right, you gonna go get your nails done, you gonna go get your hair done. That's cool. I'm gonna go get a PS5.
But
What?
That's
Look, see, look. They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that.
Once I get it, I'm also gonna get an extra controller. So that's an additional $50. So
unnecessary.
I
Big
need to buy
bro.
these 3 games so I don't get bored.
What you
Get the online too. Get the Xbox Live.
I need the Xbox Live. I need the PlayStation Network. Once I get all that, I'm gonna be the happiest person.
For
I love
sure.
myself.
Self care, self
Well,
love.
let me just say,
Self-care,
I would
self-love.
go and buy the new Xbox and do all of that because, like, I'm a gamer. But if you didn't clear that purchase with me first,
Whoa, whoa,
Who money is
whoa!
that?
Is it my money?
oh no,
Whoa! Hold on, I'm lost.
Because
I'm
no,
lost.
because y'all sitting here
I'm
complaining about
lost.
what we spending money on, but then look at y'all. What do you need a
A
PS5 for?
PS5?
That's
Oh,
expensive.
no.
That is
Listen,
expensive.
listen.
You're talking a whole nother ballgame than what we're talking about.
I'm saying
Bundles is 400. PS5 is like 500. I don't get what you want about. I don't get what you all about.
I mean, if you
especially like when your significant other is playing the game and relaxing and chilling in the house and just you all hey babe, you looking good. Hey babe.
So we want y'all to spend money on something that y'all not even gonna pay attention to us with.
You just said that y'all get all dapper Dan for yourself.
It's
Self-care,
relaxing though.
self-love.
It's different. We are keeping up with ourselves, so we not walking around.
We're
looking
keeping
all
up with our
raggedy.
mindset. Come on, what you on about? What you on about? Yeah, we playing the game. We, you feel me? Stand loyal. You feel me? Come on, act like you know. Act like you know, man.
No.
Act like you
That's what I
know.
mean when I say y'all spend money on unnecessary things. That is unnecessary. and I
Makeup
would
is
spill water
unnecessary.
all over it.
Listen,
Nope.
There's no equivalent to that. We can't take your nail off. You can't be like, what? You don't want to pay me no mind? You're not going to be walking around here all. You're not going. There's no.
I will.
there's no-
She'll go for the shoes. She'll be like, I'm gonna give your shoes to Glitter, and Glitter will chew them up, and I'll be like,
I guess we talking.
I'm sorry. All right, you want to have a conversation? Let's have the conversation.
I don't know. I feel like when it comes to finances, like I said, besides buying stuff for ourselves, we spend money for the household. We make sure y'all eat. We
Yes.
making sure like everything
Yes.
is taken care. Yes, everything is taken care of.
Yes.
But y'all just
Y'all
spend
believe
money
that?
on stuff for yourselves.
Absolutely.
Like we spend money for things that
The
are
PS5 is for y'all too, though. That's the thing. The PS5 is for y'all too. For yeah, all that. And I can jailbreak it. And I can jailbreak it. Come on now. All the new movies, all 2020 movies. Come on now. All
besides
2020
the PS5,
movies.
Besides the PS5, what else do y'all really buy that's expensive besides y'all shoes?
I'm gonna tell you one
Go
hobby
ahead.
that most women don't take into consideration that is very expensive. If men are into cars,
Oh goodness.
a man will buy an old Cadillac and bring it back to life piece by piece. And those pieces, if you want original pieces on the car, they are way past expensive, like payments.
That's what you be spending your money on.
But that's reasonable.
No,
That's what I
but
hear.
I'm just saying, like it's all about. It could. All right, well, say in a man cave, your favorite sports team apparel. If I'm like, whatever team you rep, I want the rug, I want the towel, I want the slippers, I want the shirt, I want the flag. That's because this area that I'm in right now is bringing me peace. It's for me. Just like when y'all get all dapper Dan and we keep telling y'all it's unnecessary, and y'all like we're doing it for me.
Y'all want to be walking around with somebody that look raggedy?
We are perfect.
So it's
Perfectly
like,
fine.
I'm gonna keep it PG. Because I'm just saying we knew who we fell in love with. You didn't have.
Here y'all go with this.
You didn't have all that when I met you. Understand? You like it now. You might get your hair done a certain way. You like, oh, I'm loving this. And then we see the price tag on what you loving. We like, oh, overtime this week. But we're willing to do that. To you know, whatever y'all enjoy, we want y'all to be just as happy as we are.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes down to like, if we go back to video games, we will sit there all day and not shower and be perfectly fine and be the happiest in the world. And we want y'all to be that point. I'm not saying y'all don't got to shower, but we that mindset of happiness. Y'all can get so damper and beautiful, and when y'all look at it, we be like, damn, she ain't bother me all day. I ain't bother her all day. Let me go see what she doing. Let me go check up on baby. All right. So I want to move on to this question because I've been staring at it. It's a rough piece. I need y'all on live to answer this as honestly as possible because I don't think this is possible. So Cash, get ready.
Let me get it real quick.
Y'all ready?
You're scaring me.
The question is if you're dating someone and your child don't like them, should you cut them off?
Oh Lord, no. Woo.
No, probably not because knowing if I had a kid right now, like, and they'd be like, I don't like them, Mom. They ain't bring me no candy. No, because they about to be petty. Now, if it's something like, I don't like the way that they, did something in particular, then yes, I'm going to look into that and see what's up because you're not about to be acting crazy around my kid.
I'm going to say yes, I will cut them off because it's too many parents overlooking what their child is saying. Amen. And that's when things start happening and then you kick yourself in the end because I'm speaking from a mother myself. If my son comes to me and tell me he doesn't like somebody, the first thing I'm going to say is why? What happened? And then at the age of 3, you cannot tell me very much. So, I mean, it depends on the age range and it depends on the reasoning as to why you don't like this person. But I would never overlook that because you never know. I could be at work and something could have happened to my child. And it don't even have to be you doing something inappropriate. It could be anything. Anything. Maybe my kid feel as though you don't show them enough attention. And they don't feel comfortable talking to you, or they're just. I would want my child to be happy. I would want my child to be comfortable and be able to tell me everything, but don't ever feel like I'm choosing a man over you.
Agreed. From a point of a man, if my child, daughter, or son does not like the woman that I believe can be a potential stepmother, and they give me a valid reason, like, hey, I notice she gets angry a lot when she watches her cooking channels or, something mental or something that I can't talk to her about or we can't settle, then yes, I have to cut you off. My child, you're bringing somebody that's going to be here, I have to raise and I have to show them that I trust them. I'm going to show them that I'm going to be there for them. You got to go because you can be the best person in the world, but you are throwing up red flags to my child.
Right.
Now, like you said, if it's something childish, if it's something that you just can't finish, like if my child come to me and be like, hey, she walks around, because this is one that like it's like based off a true story, but basically my man's son was like, I don't like your new girlfriend because she walks around with her panties and bras.
Oh,
that is very inappropriate.
And as a son, you would assume, like, as a man to a son, you want to be like, you see what I'm looking. You want to be all hot, but no, that is making him uncomfortable. So now you gotta check her, like, yo, you can't put some pants on Winnie the Pooh. Like, it's not that type of situation.
Yeah.
And she went into like this whole rant of how like I'm a woman, and he was like, well, put it vice versa. If you had a daughter and I was walking around in my underwear in front of your daughter, that would bring so much discomfort to you and her. And the moment you check me about it, I'm going to correct it. So please respect my opinion and my child's feelings about it. So that's where it's a gray area, but I think it can be fixed.
Yeah, and then you gotta keep in mind there are some kids who won't like your partner because their other parent doesn't like them. So it's like that's why I say it all depends on the reasoning. Like with me, when my son's dad got his girlfriend, every day when my child was first introduced to him, is she nice to you? What did she say to you? Because I feel like some kids they act like they're scared to talk, and I'm gonna always make sure you are right when it comes to my child. Especially if you got your own. And then that's another thing. If you got kids of your own, that child might say, well, she treat her kid better than she treat me. So it's a lot with that. So it's always better to pay attention to the adult, because one thing about kids don't lie. They might bend the truth a little bit, but they not gonna lie. So we are going to go to Lullaby_lie. She said that guy with the beard just be preaching. She said, I will pay more attention to the person because children are honest and can see things that we don't see. Yes, that is true. Shariti 217 says she in violation. Put some clothes on. I have girls and I dress appropriately around them at all times. Again, going back to how folks were raised.
Agreed.
That's definitely true because, like I said, you never know what that person that you're dating been through, and everybody was raised different. So what they might think is good parenting, that's not how you treat your child. So that child might be like, oh, I don't like him because they like if my mom don't do that to me, you're not going to do that to me. And that's what people don't understand. And then they tell you, oh, well, you need to raise your child a little bit better. No, everybody got different parenting styles. So, I mean, I would say if depending on the reasoning, you might be able to bring that person and that child together. But if it's just like a done deal, I'm going to cut you off.
So I wanted to check the cards before I asked this question because this also goes along with cutting off a person. So, how do you feel? Because I feel like it's going to get a little touchy. I need y'all, you know what I mean? I need y'all to bring it in with me. A child does not like your significant other due to the way that they were disciplined. And it can be a situation where the child was disciplined when you weren't there and how a child was disciplined when you were there. Now, as a protector and as a parent, if you were disciplined physically, like, hey, say as a 3 to 5 year old, they touch something, hey, don't touch that. That child hates you for his entire life. I hurt, I'm crying. When I see you, I'm throwing spaghetti at you. I hate it here. And it can easily also be put into, all right, well, you're in timeout. Go to your room. Hey, or, raise your voice to a certain top. Now, how do you feel about discipline when it comes to your significant other?
With that, I feel as though before you call yourself disciplining my child, come to me. Let me know what they did, and then we'll figure out together how to discipline them. If you don't agree with how I did it, unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you. But if you are not me or his father, you are not going to put your hands on my child. Time out, okay. And then let me know, oh, well, I put him in time out because X, Y, and Z. Okay, and I will explain to my child, well, you did this, that, and the third, which is why you were punished. But don't ever put your hands on my kid.
Talk heavy.
Amen.
That's definitely, because the more and more that, you see them coming in, you start thinking, all right, well, what happens is, as a step parent, you say, why don't you treat my child like yours? My child is your child. Majority of the time, the parent wants all the positive. Oh, y'all went on vacation. Why didn't you take my child? Oh, y'all went there. If you got this why didn't you do this with my child? But the negative side of it, now your child acting up in school. I gotta go pick him up. Why was you doing that? Now I'm yelling at your child. Your child doesn't go back to you, but go back to the other parent.
Right.
He goes back to the other.
And creates a problem.
Now his dad is like, don't ever raise your voice at my. Don't keep your hands to yourself. And you like, so sir, you try to keep it on a mature level, but that's where things get shaky. Because you like, if we supposed to be a team, we got to figure out this stuff together. But I'm not gonna be disrespected in front of your child that I'm raising, and I'm not gonna disrespect you in front of your child and your counterpart.
First of all, when it comes to that, I feel as though all of the adults need to have a conversation without the child being present. Because once that child see, oh, well, my dad had my back, you're going to continue to run to them to cause a problem for that other man. When, again, that's where miscommunication comes into play. Because I could have been aware of the situation. Now, for you to bring in somebody else, let me explain to your father what happened. Don't you go make it more than what it was, and then now it's a whole problem. So that right there, that right there.
I think it's also like a time thing as well. So if we've been together 2-3 years and I'm putting you on like the list to go pick up my kid, I'm obviously trusting you to be able to handle the situation in a manner as me doing my part and letting my baby father know, like, hey, like I put my significant other on the list to go pick up our kid, and I gave him permission to handle any situation if it came about, just in case, they came to you and told you this, that, and the third.
So Lullaby_Lie said the discussion between both parents, parent and bonus parent, needs to be had. Knowing what is okay and what is not okay should be spoken in the beginning of the relationship. _love.tour said, I think if you have a child and you are dating, there needs to be numerous conversations about boundaries, beliefs, and potential hapstances before involving that person with your child. That is true. Everybody got to be on the same page, because if you're not on the same page, that's going to be
a lot of problems. Yeah.
I witnessed a situation where like a mother and her child was more lenient, like they were like the lenient side. They're fun, they get that part. But the man that she brought into her child's life was strict, but he also, the situation was bad at the fact that he had his kids and he was only lenient with his kids.
Okay.
So he would be strict towards the other child. Hey, stop doing that. That's not fun. Cut it out. The tone of voice would go way higher. But when his child did something wrong, it came to, hey, what's going on? Why are you acting this way?
right.
So I feel like conversations have to be said at the beginning, but the heat of the moment, you need to be mature enough to make a decision for your child. So even with me, I know like every time I was in a situation with a child, I was always the fun parent. As you being the primary parent, you have to be the strict one. You have to be the disciplinary. We having cotton candy for dinner. We staying up late and we watching Soul. Like, it's going down. But at the heat of the moment, if that child did something that was not correct and I had to do something, it would go like I would always feel bad if I had to like ever raise my voice. Hey, cut it off. Now I'm sad. I'm like, oh man, this is. And that moment they saw another side that they wasn't prepared for it. And as a primary parent, you can be like, hey, we don't scream in here, we don't really yell, and you're like, I'm sorry, it was that moment. I apologize. Can an apology eliminate a situation?
I was gonna say, I feel like that's when you have like a conversation with the kid instead of just letting them think like you just gonna be mad at them all day. Go and tell them like, I'm sorry that I was so upset. This is why I was upset. So.
All right, guys, and we'll be back. We're going to take a quick break.
I'm starting to get a little sad.
I was going to say, off the air thing, too.
I throw that back to see if he gon' catch it. I ain't athletic, but it's tennis for the necklace. Hey, where that cash at? I stack it like Tetris. Real good, real plugs and connections. First I make him eat it till he locked jaw. Give it to him good, knock the socks off. I run it up, they busy running they mouth. I'm a real rich from the south. First off, I ain't for no clout. I ain't no sleeping on this on the couch. What the you wanna rather sit it on his mouth? I'm a freak ass street. Is you gon' catch it? Eat it up for breakfast. Ain't athletic on the I do gymnastics. I hit up sweetie like, what's up? I'm in the bay. The baddest bitch in my A said I'm good when I'm in day. I throw that back to see if he gon' catch it. Ain't athletic, but it's tennis for the necklace. Hey, where that cash at? I stack it like Tetris. Real gutter, real plugs and connections. First I make him eat it till he lock jaw. Give it to him good, knock a socks off. I run it up, they busy running they mouth. I'm a real rich from the south. My bag up on the east, brought it back to the west. Dollar run they mouth, I might have to call it tech. Like Rapunzel with the bundles, had them flowing down my back. You know, sweetie, get love from the office to the track. Rich on me, big figures on me. Got a snowflake around my neck, looking like a whole thing. Go around and catch a cold, bustin' on speed. Johnny brighten up my smile, he my dentist low key. Body's testing me, I ain't no ACT. You need to do what you just took, and that's a fuck SAT. On my ICPs, I need a new one ASAP. Yo, man, just bought you a rollium on my third stand AP. Ay, I throw that back to see if he gon' catch it. I call mulatto up when I'm tryna get rich. You love my lips, get it tatted on your neck. I'm a real trill from the west. I throw that back to see if he gon' catch it. Ain't athletic, but it's tennis for the necklace. Hey, where that cash at? I stack it like Tetris. Real good a beat, real plugs and connections. First I make him eat it till he lock jaw. Give it to him good, knock a socks off. I run it up, they busy running they mouth. I'm a real ass rich ass from the street.
He catch it like Odell. It's what in the got no smell. Can't come to my residence, leaving no evidence. Meet me at the hotel. He say you don't respect me, you just wanna check. He know me so well. I don't no losers or no liars. I ain't taking no L's. Nice waist on me. Yo wanna taste on me. Don't FaceTime my line, just come put face on me. Got M's in the Swiss offshore, that's why all my cost more. Got my sauce right and it's off-white, can't get it out the store. Now watch out.
I throw that back to see if he gon' catch it. Ain't athletic, but it's tennis for the necklace. Hey, where that cash at? I stack it like Tetris. Real good, real plugs and connections. First I make him eat it till he lock jaw. Give it to him good, knock a socks off. I run it up, they busy running they mouth. I'm a real ass rich from the south.
Why do men want to be baby behind closed doors but act tough in front of their friends? Because he's light skinned.
I don't know what y'all got against light skin, but y'all need to get it together.
Yeah, 'cause they always coming for you, man. With that.
Salty.
Light skin this, light skin that.
That's a good question. Why do y'all act like that? Y'all lovey-dovey behind closed doors, but then
Man, love me in person, man. You could be like, man, I'm lovey-dovey. Man, I'm lovey-dovey behind closed doors. When my friends around, I call you babe, wifey, all that. Big wife in them, all that. All that, right in front of my friends.
Baby. I'm a baby all the time. Like,
For sure.
I'm all day, every day. Because, and that comes down to like even being sick. That comes down to like, it's how, this comes back to, you know, it's about to get deep again, but like, it comes back to like male trauma. Like, we are not allowed to show weakness. We are not allowed to, you know, we're not allowed to be like, all right, like, even like I explain sometimes, like, men can't show the love we have for certain things because now it's a target on it. Mm-hmm. Like, I can have all the love, and like, it's kind of like if I was like, oh, I love Doritos, and now people are like, oh, we gonna take all of Doritos out of the world to ruin it. People are, it's kind of like the mindset of people. Yeah. Now, when it comes to like relationship, and they're like, yo, like, I hope, you know what I mean, I hold my girl hand in public. I open the doors.
Facts.
Her. Like, I'm
Facts.
all that. Let me get your hair out your, while you know you had a long night drinking, let me get your hair out.
Keep going, keep going, keep
Like,
going.
I'm all that.
Keep
That's
going.
Me. Like, you want me to cut up your steak for you?
Facts.
Strong man. What's that, a pickle jar?
Easy.
I'm all about that. Like,
Facts.
now, that's how I feel. I think, like, sickness-wise, I think, like, if I have, like, you know, you get a cold or something, and they, like, you know, women always say, when a man is sick, they become the biggest babies
Y'all
in the
are.
whole world.
Y'all are.
That's only because we strong any other time.
Yeah.
That's true.
We always strong any other time. So when something don't go right and within us that we can't control, we be like, we don't know what to do. I just want cuddles. Like,
And coughing.
bring me cuddles. That's all we want.
I feel like that cycle should be broken as far as y'all not being able to show how you feel. It doesn't necessarily make you weak that you have emotions. Everybody have emotions. Everybody feels stuff, and I think that was put into your heads that y'all gotta be strong all the time. But I feel like sometimes it's okay for y'all to like chill, like not have to carry the load all the time. Like, so it's just like, I don't know. When y'all get around y'all friends, it's like y'all feel like y'all gotta act a certain way, but then behind closed doors, it's a whole nother person. But y'all don't have to be like that.
The fact that you keep saying y'all,
No, I'm saying y'all.
Like, I feel targeted right now.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm not saying y'all in general. I'm talking about men in general because it's like a female. A female gonna love you behind closed doors, and we're gonna love you to our friends. But with a male, it's like y'all get around.
hold on,
y'all
wait, hold on. Don't speed past that. Like you just didn't say that. Would you say that one more time? Say that one more time.
Say what one more time?
Yeah, just repeat what you said.
We're gonna love y'all behind closed doors, and we're gonna love y'all to our friends.
Cat.
Oh, that's not like come
Cat.
on now.
We the first
When
to
y'all
brag
get around
about
y'all,
y'all to
oh
our
my
friends.
god, when y'all get around y'all friends, y'all start acting real different. I start to notice that too. That's like real different.
First of all,
I don't know
what
who you
kind
be
of
dealing
girls
with.
You be messing
Okay.
with because I have no problem like putting you out on Front Street. Like, come on. But I will
When I try to be
say
lovey-dovey on you in person around your friends, y'all don't like that. Y'all want
That's
like
not
that.
true.
Y'all want like that.
We
Y'all be like,
appreciate
yeah, you doing too much right now. Don't you? Yeah.
No.
That normally happens when y'all got that one single friend. When y'all got that one single friend and we
I don't
try
care.
to be like,
I'm not saying.
I don't care.
I'm gonna be happy.
Okay.
I be like, all right, come on, like, you doing too?
Nope. I don't care. I'm a flourish in my relationship.
Okay.
But I will say men, I have realized that men tend to shy away from like affection and like opening up in front of like other men because they get picked on. I have seen like in a past relationship, like his own family was coming at him for being like lovey-dovey and like showing emotion and stuff. So I think it do come from like it's an ego thing and like no, I don't want to be like messed with. So let me just put on this facade and deal with like the repercussions later.
But in reality, they want what you got. That's how it always been.
Yeah.
So it's like y'all trying to shy away from it and hide it, but in reality, they deep down they wish that they had what you had.
Agreed.
Lullaby_Allah said he said Cap, you messing with the wrong females then
Okay.
to the guy that said Cap.
Tell them again.
And she also said society makes it hard for them to be that way all the time without them being called sensitive or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
All right. So next question, right? Why is every baby mama jealous of their baby daddy's girlfriend? I don't know.
Who told that lie? Who asked that question?
Ain't nobody up here.
I don't think every baby mom is jealous of their baby mom girlfriend.
That's
But-
cap. Sorry. bro.
Hold
Sorry,
on.
big
Flag
bro.
on the field. Flag on the field.
That's
That's
cat,
cap.
big bro.
That's
Cat, big
cap.
bro. Listen.
That's cap.
Listen.
Let me tell you, my baby dad can go get himself a girlfriend, and I'm not going to be jealous about her.
And if he
That's-
buy,
that's-
no,
that's
hold
me
on,
moving on.
wait. If he buy her a Tesla, you gonna be mad as ever. Why he ain't buy me no
I ain't
Tesla?
buying nobody no Tesla, so I don't care about that.
It's
Okay, cool. That's where I was gonna go with it. It's kind of like the y'all seen the movie Agrimony?
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How
Oh my
she
god.
was like, she was there for him through thick and thin.
Facts.
Then she got, bondage, vows got broken, and she wanted that divorce, but at the end, he came out on top, and he gave another woman the
Everything
life
she wanted.
that he promised another woman.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, she, like, I wouldn't call it, like, jealousy, but it's like, no, pay your dues.
Let me break that down.
Yeah.
Let me break that down. As a
Oh.
female. Oh yeah, gosh, what? Let me break this down for you. As a female, We always build y'all up. We always got y'all back.
Facts.
We always support y'all.
Facts.
And then we always get the short end of the stick, and we building y'all up for somebody else to be the man for somebody else that we wanted y'all to be, and that's not fair. That don't make us jealous. It's just the fact that
I
at the
agree
end
with
of the
you.
day, you wasted my time.
I agree with
You
you.
became the perfect man for somebody
I agree
else.
with
So
you.
it's, but then what?
I agree with you.
She's ready to go in like, first of all, what did you say? You agree?
She was so shocked that I said that. Like,
Because
That's
you
true.
tried to come for the situation real quick. No. I had to break that down. That's not. That's how we be feeling. We don't want to build you up to be perfect for the next woman.
fact.
You wasting my time.
It's almost like the audacity for you to like let me sit here and show you like, look, this is what's wrong. This is what you need to do, and then all that same stuff that I just did.
You was capable of already doing.
Yes. So now, like, you out here flourishing, and I'm irked.
No, just level up on them. Ain't no point of being irked. Ain't no point of being jealous because at the end of the day, if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. You did your time. Now go move on and be with somebody else. But I'm not gonna sit there jealous while you living your life with somebody else. No, I'm gonna go level up. I don't care what you doing.
That is a sticky topic and situation because it's like you said, you know, you went to build a man. You went there, you got him. When he was with me, he was over here working in the warehouse. He wasn't bringing home no good money. He had these stank work boots. He wasn't what I wanted, but you saw potential in him. But now, you know, I told him, hey, start getting your hair cut every week. Hey, put some powder in your boots. You know, put some lotion on your elbows. Be a better man. Walk with your back up. And then y'all had that one outbreak, and you know, another woman come along, and he puts attention into her. You like that is a situation where you just gotta be like, well, you know what, a loss is a loss. And that goes vice versa because men will build a woman. Like, oh, you can be like, yo, you know, it's women out here that are attention seeker, and you be like, you don't need attention. You beautiful. You don't need anybody telling you what's going on, what's wrong, and you don't need any of that. And then that one big outbreak, another man comes along and shows a different type of attention. And now she's running with him, and now she got the job that she wanted. She walking around with pencil skirts, and she got her lip gloss popping, and her makeup on point, and her hair done. And you like,
Okay.
where was all that when you was with me? There's nothing you can do about that, but like, all I can do is level up, take this L on the chin, and you know what? Let's move on to better and positive energy into my own life.
I got a question. Why they say the baby mamas and the baby daddies? Why they can't just say people in general? I need to know.
Because the reason whoever said baby moms and baby daddies is because when there's people in general, you could cut them off. If we don't got no child involved, peace, go. Be you, be the best you can. I hope I see you on TV on a red carpet. Go ahead, I can cut you off. But when there's a child involved,
It's different.
I'm going to keep seeing your life, and I don't want to see it. You're going to keep coming around me. Yesterday you came around me in a 1980 Honda, and now you pulling up in a 2020 Cadillac. Like, what? You see these things, and you like, what just happened? Like,
My thing is though, as long as that child happy, none of that shouldn't even matter.
Yeah, I don't even care about
shouldn't
none
even
of
matter.
that. Yup.
agreed, but you just said.
What she say? tell her what she
I'm
said.
not going to do this.
Tell her what she said.
No, but you just said how.
What she said?
You know he not going to do nothing for the next woman coming along.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said. That's kind of what she said.
I said he's not buying her a Tesla. So
Oh,
Why ain't she?
That's what I
Why
said.
Why would you have that positive energy? Like, you know what? I hope he do. I hope he do buy her the next one.
Cause she's low key jealous. That's what she's low key
No,
jealous.
maybe
I'm
it's
speaking
not-
from
see,
experience.
maybe- I'm about to say, maybe she already know what's up. Like, she know what's up.
You know, but listen, the lottery can be hit.
He was broke when you met him, but he can hit that lottery, then boom,
I
the
doubt
next
it.
day.
Ain't nobody hitting the lottery in Philly.
Oh man,
Y'all be so negative. Y'all be so
I ain't playing
negative.
my numbers this week.
No, I wouldn't.
Lullaby under lie said, not a Tesla. He better put up college money in that child accounts before their Tesla. But her problem in the movie was she was listening to her siblings' opinions about that man. Cherie T217 said, I'm waiting for my Tesla. LOL. Look like you got a Tesla to be buying. What color?
But I feel like, yeah, like as long as my kid's taken care of, what you do with your money is not my business.
It's on you, right?
Yes. Just make
Y'all
sure
say
our
that.
kid
I don't
good.
believe that.
No,
though.
because
like that's.
sometimes you can wish somebody well without being jealous. I don't feel like you are like jealousy comes into play in certain situations, not all. Like, why can't somebody move on and genuinely be happy? Why do that make us jealous? And why I gotta be the baby mom is jealous of the baby dad? Why the baby dad can't be jealous of the baby mom? Because that happens more often.
Listen, a baby father
think
will
so?
come.
I think so.
I disagree. I don't think baby
Men
fathers.
can't handle it when a woman move on. Y'all can't.
Okay, so hold on.
We will be in the house playing a game with no problems.
Hold on. Listen right here.
Talk to
Little
me.
baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
His baby mama is so mad because he bought his new girl a G-Wagon. And she said, oh, he don't take care of my kid, none of that, but he do. You feel me? So that's a whole different situation. She jealous. That's she bitter and jealous, right? Come on,
But
man.
that's because he's sitting on money right now.
But what does it matter if he's sitting on money or not?
Yeah,
No,
'cause
you're
I'm
right.
sitting on
No,
money,
but
I ain't
I'm just saying why she said that. Because she just mad because
He
he's
had
sitting
no
on
money.
money and he balling out on his girl.
Like
Yeah.
even from
Hold on.
my point of view, I'm gonna tell you from like a realistic point of view. You know, I'm a comedian. Any day, I tell people every day, my big break can come any day. Like somebody can hear one joke, that's a $45 million like in my pocket, and I chase that dream. If I had a child right now, and my baby mom, like I didn't get along with my baby mom, she would talk heavy about me now. But once that check hit, she wants something from me. She wants some part of that. And vice versa. If I have a child and my baby mother gets the job of her life, you are never going to be the person you were last year. Never. So the moment you be like, all right, she got bread and whatnot. If I come out like, all right, you got all that money, this is the one thing. All right, I'm about to hit y'all with a fun fact. Majority of the time, when a man sees a woman doing great, or a man see their baby mother doing better than what they were doing when they were originally together, the first thing a man asks for, can you take me off child support?
That is true.
They say, can you take me off child? You got money now. You don't need my money no more. You just need.
I'm still gonna get it. It's for my child.
It's not
It's
about
not-
what I need.
it's-
It's for your kid.
Right.
But the kid needs support. He just needs that interaction. Like, all right, well, let's talk about visitation days. Let's talk about when I can get them now. That's what happens majority of the time when a man sees a woman doing better than what they were doing. They don't want it. They financially, they're like, you don't need this money. Let's talk about how we can interact together. Even if I'm over you, you over him, like whatever the situation is, that's the first thing to go out. Like, all right, I'm giving you money. Let's eliminate that now. Let's me stop giving you that money and see if we can build on a friendship or a co-parent situation.
Why can't we do that while you're paying child support? I'm obviously putting you on child support.
I thought
Putting you on
that.
child support for a reason. Like I'm not just like trying to take your money. No, like if I'm putting you on child support, I did it for a reason. I feel like you're not doing something. So like if you coming and visiting, like seeing your kid or whatever, or you know you slotting me money here and there, I don't even like 9 times out of 10, I don't even want to put you on child support. But if you not doing anything, I'm coming for blood. I'm coming for blood.
Give me the plastic,
Hey.
the plastic thing for the shoelaces. I want those.
Cherie T217 said, amen. Baby daddies can be worse than women sometimes. Move on, bro. Lullaby _lie said, come on, wisdom, God with the beard. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
I'm about to shave my beard.
AZB10 got that gas.
6 chill, fool, for real, for real.
On himself.
of my little brothers spotted they cutting for me. Yeah, they gon' cut you for me. Lay in the cut with them cutters and cut you for free. Say she in love with me, but say you love, I just want your company. I fall in the club for free. I give out daps and them husband the ones for me. Cause that type of don't phase a player. This type of is what make a hater when you got it out the mud, yeah. Ran it up, yeah. Really don't get no, yeah. Don't get no, when you turn nothing or something, yeah. Really hustling, yeah. Young and getting that money, yeah. You getting that money, yeah. Rags to riches, 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 rags to riches. Rags to riches, the riches, yeah. Rags to riches, 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 the riches.
All right, guys, we are back.
All right, last question, y'all. Can you be
Not
jealous?
the last question, but you know the last question before the last question.
Can you be jealous of your friends?
No.
Yes.
If you gotta be jealous of them, I don't think y'all was really friends. Like
That's
I
not
want
true.
all. I don't know. I feel
That's
like I
not
want
true.
all my friends to win. So I feel like I couldn't be jealous of them. I would just be like, oh, it's not my turn yet. But I see you. Good luck. Good job and everything.
I'm thinking in a sense of growing up, childhood.
Oh,
I'm
right.
not thinking like, you know what, your business popping. I'm
Right.
still working on. I'm not thinking like. I'm thinking like, you know,
The love and attention
the
that they
love,
got.
yeah,
Okay.
and
Okay.
family, yeah. Like so growing up, yes, like I was jealous of like friends that I had because you know they came from like a 2-parent home,
Right.
and they were like living their best life. They
Yeah.
could do this, that, and the third. Whereas like you know I couldn't really go out. I couldn't enjoy really like high school, and so yes, I was a person that was jealous of like friends because of what they had and what I didn't.
Yeah, when you say it that way, that makes sense. I'm thinking of like now, oh, she got this, or she got that, or she with this person, or her business is like this. Like when you just really jealous and like really upset, like, all right, sis, you can go do it yourself too. Why you so focused on what I'm doing? That's how I'm thinking of it. And I'm like, all right, is that really your friend to even begin with that you're not even rooting for?
Yeah.
But you said you was about to say
But
something.
I don't think jealousy can be like a bad thing either. Though you can be like, yo, I'm jealous of you. Like you doing good. I'm jealous of you. You feel me? Like you can use that too. You feel me? That ain't always gotta be a bad thing. So
Like Ye said, on a lower level, like growing up, yes, it was just fine to be jealous as long as you learn and get over it.
yeah.
Right.
You,
And not hold it.
don't hold it against nobody because sometimes certain situations, you're jealous of something they had no control
They
over.
can't control, right?
And even on like a yay level, like I was talking to her and she was like, "Oh, you know, I didn't really have my dad."
Yeah.
If Ye was to be like, "I'm jealous of this person because they have a home,"
Right.
you can control that. Now, on a grown level, for you to be at a certain age and you look at your friends as they elevate, and you be like, "I can't believe he doing."
Right.
Yes, I don't think it's ever okay to be jealous because somebody's doing good.
Right.
It's just, take it as motivation.
Right.
If you feel like, the one thing that I always hate is when I hear somebody say, "I can do that better." If you can do that better, why say anything? Just do it.
Yeah.
Why? There's no need for you to bring limelight to it. There's no need for you to bring attention to it. Whatever it is, oh yeah, da da da. Oh, all right, appreciate it. You keep up the good work. You know what I mean? Motivation. It's cremation. Like, keep it going.
Yeah.
My thing is learning from experience, because outside of this, I have a clothing line that I'm trying to, that's up and coming. I do a lot of stuff outside of this, but I've lost so many friends because it's like everybody has something negative to say. Nobody want to support you. And it's like, okay, are y'all my friends? Are y'all with me? Y'all out here rocking other people's stuff. But it's like, when it comes to me, you want the easy way. I want stuff for free. It's like, instead of, it's not genuine.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing genuine with it. And I think, to me, I'm the type of person where if I'm doing something, I'm going to bring my friends on with me. So that way we all can get it. Oh, you doing this? Oh, I'm going to support you the best way that I can. First of all, support is just, you can like, comment, share. Like, it don't even have a price to it. But instead, people want to just pray on your downfall because they don't have nothing going for themselves. They don't have no motivation. They don't want to do nothing in their life.
You snapping today.
Because, listen, from experience, I'm not snapping, but it's just from experience. It hurts when you think that you really have people that's by your side, that you really grew up with, that see you doing something positive with your life, and then they just turn on you. Because they want to be for the streets, and they want to be having kids, and they don't want to do nothing positive.
Listen, I'm sorry.
No. They fighting over it.
I do think the other time we like today. I do think that people confuse, like trying to look out for them as jealousy.
Right.
I've been in like positions where like, I'm being honest with someone and they are taking it as like, oh, you don't want to see me win. But no, that's not the case. I want you to win, baby girl, but I want you to also make sure like this is the best decision for you.
Right. Not even just like on business type levels and stuff like that. You got people that are jealous of your relationship, and they're going to do anything that they can to sabotage your relationship. So it's like, that's why I don't got friends. I got like a select few of friends because I don't trust people. It's not even to be rude or nothing like that, but you never know who you can trust nowadays. You don't know who. Like, everybody want to be your friend, but why are they your friend? Why are they jumping on the bandwagon? Why all of a sudden you doing something positive and they want to be close to you? Because the only thing that they trying to do is they trying to gain whatever you're getting.
I just had this conversation, I'm going to say about 2 days ago. I had a moment, like I said, black men, we're not allowed to express emotions, but I had a moment because I'm about to get a little emotional.
Yeah.
I'm literally not allowed to stress. The moment I have stress, I am diagnosed with a thing called Bell palsy. Literally, the side of my face will freeze up because I'm overstressing. So I had so much on my plate. I got project after show. I'm lining it up and I'm feeling good. And I had a moment with one of I thought like, I'm going to say my brother, like my main man, Pot and Pants. And it was basically because of how I felt, but the way he said something and how I felt about it, I took it to heart. Because I was like, bro, we going to do this. Like, I brought something to the table, and the way I described it, and he was like, he downplayed. I felt that he downplayed it.
Yeah.
And because I felt that he downplayed it, I'm like, you know what? Choke it. All right, it's whatever. But I had to have that conversation with him and express to him like, yo, I felt that you downplayed it. I felt like you didn't believe what I was saying was going to work until I elaborated and told him more information about it. But I always say, if I come to Cash and I'm like, Cash, I got this $1 million idea. You rocking or you rolling? And he say, he down. Cash like, bro, if you with it, I'm with it. That's because I think he believes my word is law.
Right.
He believes if I say something, it's law. It's going to happen. But if I'm like, yo, Cash, I got this $1 million idea, and he like, just do it, and I'll see how I feel about it. I'm gonna look at you like, what, you don't trust me?
Right.
But then the moment I'm like, Cash, we gonna do, and I start giving you details, and he's like, all right, now I do it. Bro, you should have trusted me from the beginning. You should have trusted me from jump. Like, I had that moment this week, and I was like, let me have this conversation with him. And jealousy can be dismissed with a conversation. You can literally, if somebody feels some type of way about you, if somebody feels any type of way, you feel some type of way about somebody else. Have that conversation with them and be like, yo, when you did this and this, I felt this way. And when you felt this way, I felt this way. And that's how that can be trashed, bent up, burnt, and now it's a new start.
I think that come with like maturity because a lot of people aren't mature enough to have
that conversation.
those conversations.
Yeah.
Yes, people get too stuck on like how they feel, and I'm just like I'm not trying to hurt you or anything. Like we can have a conversation, understand both sides, and see where we can come to the middle. Like you said, like it was a simple conversation. Like y'all cleared it up, and that was that. A lot of people are cool with just being jealous and going about their life.
All right, we're going to get into the last question.
The last one. Pop. Why do people lie?
To protect someone.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's what I was going with.
I was gonna say.
That's how I was going with it.
That's
People,
protect
that is
someone.
that is the number one reason people say they lie. People say, I will lie to protect your feelings. So how do we go into that?
So, I mean, I ain't think about it that way. My mom went toward jail. So, like,
What?
so, like, I'm alive.
Like,
I was nowhere near that. I was like, relationships and shit. She said jail.
okay.
Please go in.
All right, like, I don't like how
This cat's still laughing for me. I can't. Yo, can I just tell y'all they both are like cry. Like that's how laughing, how hard they laughing.
if we all about to get locked up, I'm lying. I'm saving this. I'm protecting this.
So you gonna be the reason why we not in jail?
I'm thinking she's
gonna
talking
go,
about sitting on the stand.
Yeah.
I'm thinking she's talking about we already
Yeah,
in
I'm
there.
lying to protect y'all in that type of stuff.
Alright. I'm like, I guess we're not
Like,
getting
that's the
Ooh.
first.
we're not getting chow time. Yeah.
That's where my mind went with it.
That was good.
There we go. That's goofy. I mean, all right, it could be to protect people. All right.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, if I'm lying, it's to protect.
But the truth hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna always tell.
Yes.
I mean, I lie. I'm a liar. I ain't gonna lie.
Who
But-
doesn't lie? Who doesn't lie? Everybody lie. For
No, there's some people that's gonna tell you the truth no matter how hard it is. They just straight up honest. But I see, if I know it's gonna hurt you, I ain't gonna tell you. Like, all right, that's like saying if somebody asks me if their breath stink, I'm a lie.
Wait. Okay,
I
hold
don't
on.
want to be hurtful.
No, they
Like,
ask you though. They asking you though. They want to know.
It depends. Like, but if you know that person can't handle the truth, I'm gonna be
No,
like,
but they
nah,
looking
you
for the
good,
truth
you
though. They
good.
looking for the truth.
But some people still look for the truth and still get hurt. Still get hurt and still be extra and still go overboard with it. So I'ma just you good. Just to get you out of my face.
Okay.
So I mean,
Listen, we all, I'm gonna say this right now. We all currently, to this day, lie at work. We lied on our resume to get the job we got now.
Facts.
no, I tell the truth. That's probably why I don't get the job.
You didn't say you would work all days, every days, and then it was like, we need you
Oh,
to
that's
come
true.
in.
That's
Oh,
true.
all right. I was just scared. My job immediately was like, all right, do you mind working? I was like, I will work 25/8, no problem. Immediately got the job. I was like, I can't work Wednesdays. I can't work
Okay.
Thursdays.
That's it. Don't
I
put me
can't
on
work
for the
Fridays.
weekends.
Don't even have me come in before 8. I gotta be out of here by at least 9:30. We all lie for specific situations.
Yes.
So when it comes to, let's go down the list.
Relationship.
Relationship lying is one of the most hurtful ones.
Yeah.
Friendships.
Yeah.
Are you willing to lie for your friend? Are you willing to lie with your friend? Are you
For sure.
business? You can have a situation where it's like, all right, somebody, Dom, you said you got, clothes coming out, clothing line coming out. Somebody can come up like, yo, where did you get your clothes from? Like, where you get your material from? Because you don't want somebody stealing the secret recipe. You be like, oh yeah, I make my own, or I do something. You stay to yourself.
No, not with that. I don't lie. I just tell them it's an undisclosed location. I'm just not going to tell you.
Agreed. But,
But I ain't
that's
gonna lie.
that's little white lie. What's a big lie? What's a small lie?
I ain't lying. I'm just not telling them. I'm withholding information.
I think that was a good one. Small lies and big lies. I think big lies is.
But a lie is a lie.
A lie is
If
a
my
lie.
mom asked me
A
who
small lie
spilled
can
something on the
turn.
floor, and I lie, a lie is a lie. Whether it's hurtful, whether it's a little white lie, it still ain't the truth.
Bro, I've been kicking ice under my refrigerator since '85.
Tell me about. Listen.
I feel like a small lie can turn into a big lie.
It could.
Exactly. Then you gotta remember
Because if you
lie.
drag it for so long.
Lying is complicated. You gotta remember it, and this is be like at this point. Let me just tell you the truth.
Exactly. So with me, how I work is I'm not gonna lie. I lie, but I lie on situations that I hope I can fix. So
Before it's too late.
yeah. So like growing up, I broke a painting. I broke my mom's favorite painting. I broke the glass in it, and I lied to her immediately. I was like, first of all, it wasn't me. It was your other kids. You need to get them, check them. You need to feed them immediately. And as soon as she like went and like I think she went to work, I took all the glass pieces out of it, put a new piece of glass in it. I fixed it. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, mommy. I think you're going crazy. That been like
crazy.
that. It's like I will lie, hopefully that I can fix it. If I can't fix it, at some point the truth will come to light.
Yes, it
Always.
I'm so happy that you said that. I promise y'all, what's done in the dark
Comes to
will
the light.
come to light.
Okay,
It
I
does
heard
it
that.
every time. I have seen it chance after chance. Not like me personally, but like I have been in the situation where I was a person seeing the lie come to light. I'm telling you, it happens every time. You know what? I take that back. I was the one that I was
lying.
in a situation.
You was lying.
Yeah. So yeah, story broke quick.
Yeah. I knew she was lying. I knew she was lying. I knew she was lying.
I lied to go to somebody's house, and I missed the time that I was supposed to be on my way home after like practice, and then
I see what you're doing.
it like snowballed out, and then like my aunt called me trying to figure out where I was, and I was ignoring the call, so she called the other person, and then boom, I got caught.
So with that, listen. Lying could be dangerous.
Yes.
Because if something was to happen, I see where you went with that. Nobody would never know where you was at, who you was with. But all right, so I'm gonna say we do see y'all comments, but we are running short on time. But I'm also gonna say I think we should make this a topic because we do have a lot of comments in here, and we can go on about this.
For sure.
Appreciate y'all comments. Keep dropping them. Even when we go off the live, go under our post and start dropping comments on our page.
Y'all might as well just follow us.
Okay? If you're not following, follow now.
Please.
Our next topic, stay tuned. We're gonna talk about child support. Should women pay child support? What are reasons that men get put on child support? Because some women do it out of spite. So we are going to have a whole conversation about child support next Sunday, 5 to 7. So y'all don't want to miss it. We really appreciate everybody that joined in on our conversation today.
Thanks, y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Yes. We hope that you guys are entertained, and we hope that you somebody else take it because I'm getting tongue tied.
We appreciate y'all coming out. We appreciate y'all joining our live. We appreciate y'all on YouTube right now. You know, we going to keep coming out every Sunday, dropping jewels for y'all. We got Ye with the blonde and the pink hair. We got Pretty Boy Cash.
For sure, Pretty Boy.
We got Pretty with the Heartbreaker. We got
Don't push it.
Dom, you know what I mean?
I like that. That's a fire nickname.
Listen, y'all. We also going to have a girls versus guys basketball game. So stay tuned. Details will be released soon.
I don't know why they're trying to get me out here.
And we are
Oh,
out.
come on, man.
3 minutes early. Come on now, what?
Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Triple T crib in the middle of the night. I don't let you miss me.
what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got you go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. I've been overseas going crazy.